Peace be with you and welcome to Spiritual Chords. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning back, what's good? What's going on? Come on in, y'all. We're going to pull some current energy and just see what's going on in collective energy. I'm going to be using Order in the Court cards to see what is happening. So for those of you that like these cards on the platform, oftentimes you will see a link in the description box so that you can search for these cards and order them and use them for yourself. So come on in. Oh my goodness, look at that. Using your magical gifts, okay? So some of you are being called to take your talents to the next level, okay? If you're a spiritual person, maybe you're being guided to use tarot as a business idea, or more focused on tarot as a business idea rather. Okay, this says a love spell backfired and now they're obsessed. Oh, goodness. Well, you know, I don't know. Whatever your spiritual gifts are. I feel like you're using your spiritual gifts to protect yourself and fight back. This says and or to manifest. Revelations by way of the dream state. Seeing the truth in your dreams. Spirit guides are showing you the truth, the future in your dreams. The gift of insight. So you got a feeling that something's coming, right? That's what you feel? That's what I feel. I'm going to be using the Bonfire Tarot today. Just see what's going on. Clarify this love spell. What's going on here? What's going on? Ooh, the moon and the reverse. Something got exposed. Don't you just love the art? There's always so much going on these cards. Look at the back. I love these cards. I do. There's a really big book that comes along with it, and I've yet to really dive into it, and maybe at some point I will make time to do that. But the moon in the reverse, child, somebody's out here obsessed. Clarify what is going on, Holy Spirit. Let me just make sure all these cards are going the right way. I should have assured that previously. Yeah, the moon in the reverse. So somebody's being exposed, okay? Somebody did a love spell over you, on you, or so they thought, okay? You're using your magical gifts to protect yourself, fight back, and or manifest, okay? So you could have transmuted this obsessive energy. Maybe you recognized it immediately. You absolutely did. Bear with me, y'all, as I get these cards together. You absolutely did realize that this was not your energy. Whatever this love bombing energy is, projection energy is what I just heard. You transmuted it. So now somebody's obsessed with you, okay? They can't stop watching you. They don't know what to do with you, about you. Listen, it's a lot going on. My biggest recommendation for those people that love to do love spells, do a love spell on yourself. Like the front. Okay, do a love spell on yourself, honey. Okay? Because somebody that really truly loves themselves, okay, that's not codependent on other people, right? Love spells usually don't work. They just don't. If somebody's going to love you, they're going to love you. So make yourself more lovable, maybe, type energy. Like, be love and you'll get love. But to try to force somebody's decision by way of who they choose as a love interest, right, outside of themselves, it's a little nasty. It's nasty work, okay? It's a little fluky. There's a fluke here. So come on into the chat, y'all. Whoever you are, you haven't missed much. If this is resonating so far, give it a thumbs up. If not, listen, I support your decision. All the haters are somewhere being very silent. Trust me, they can't give it a thumbs up. They can't give nobody a thumbs down. They don't know what to do. Okay, and again, we're using the Bonfire Tarot. Clarify, love spell backfire. You using your magical gifts? Yeah, an emperor, honey. So there's an emperor out here, okay? Somebody that thought that they were going to be this master manifester. Somebody's like, you going to love me. I'm going to be with you. You going to be with me. We going to be together. You had a dream about this. Clarify your dream state. Maybe that's why the moon is in the reverse. You absolutely did. You did. This is the death card. You put an end to it. You put an end to something. Something. Whatever this was. It's one thing about knowing that somebody's enamored with you, but when they go so far to do a love spell, it's almost like an insult to your spiritual intelligence. It's like, you did a love spell over me? Right? Like, you're the high priestess. It's almost like somebody didn't think that you would be able to spiritually detect their work. Like what? It's almost it's an insult, right? To think that you could do a love spell over a high priestess? Are you crazy? This says gift of insight, revelations by way of the dream state. So you're seeing something in the dream state. Okay, yeah, the 4 of Wands in the reverse. Look at this. Look at these two people, okay? Somebody wanted to be your soulmate, your twin, the win. They're coming up in the reverse. They're false. They're farce. Yeah, they're not the real deal. 4 Wands in the reverse. They said, no, look at this card. What's on this card? Yeah, somebody thought they was coming in and their whole plan was upside down. Diabolical, inside out. I just heard it. Upside down, you're turning me. You're giving love instinctually. Round and round. Somebody feels like they're going round and round. Upside down, you're turning me. Shy, what is going on? Yeah, look, the 5 of coins, which is absolutely the 5 of pentacles. Somebody wants to come in out of the cold. This is in the reverse. So this could be like some reconciliation energy. Somebody wanted to come in from out of the cold. Child, look at the house. Look at the 5 of pentacles. See somebody outside the house, heartbroken? Look at her. Look at him. Look at them crying. Outside the house. Here's the house. They're outside. Now they want to come in from outside. Okay, so just a heads up, sir, ma'am. It looks like it's a masculine energy. Or this could have been a feminine doing this to a divine masculine. Take it as it resonates. The Emperor is in the upright. Whatever the case, okay? My best recommendation when you want to come in from outside is not to do a love spell where it's going to backfire on you. Now you can't stop watching somebody. Somebody's binge watching you energetically, spiritually, monitoring you. Okay, this could be by way of tarot. This could also be by way of watching you online. Baby, you got the Lovers. Now they're obsessed. Now somebody can't stop thinking about you. This was supposed to be you, but you're thinking about you more than anybody else. So somebody should have done this to somebody that didn't love themselves. Maybe they would have been obsessed. Because if the love spell backfired, the card says, and they're obsessed, then they did a love spell and an obsession spell. So you're supposed to be obsessed. Baby, you ain't going nowhere. Where you going type energy, but you're somewhere in the chariot. You somewhere in the chariot moving forward. I cannot make this up. I can't make this up. Child, look at the dogs, honey. Even the dogs are moving forward. Look at how excited this person looks moving forward. It's given I'm not looking back. I'm not looking at that love spell. I'm moving forward. You could have a real connection coming in here too. With the 2 of Cups. Yeah. And somebody wants to come in from out of the cold. But I feel like you're moving on to something else. You could absolutely be a divine masculine. With that Emperor in the upright, somebody did a love spell on you. Now they crazy. So they could be watching you. Yeah, look, they've been exposed. The sun. Not to mention you're happy. Look at all this joy. Okay, the sunflowers, the daisies, the daffodils. It's just oozing love. Yeah, somebody is like... Round and round, you're turning me. You're giving love instinctively. Listen, somebody's extinct. Your love is extinct, honey. They can't find it nowhere. This is a tower. Look at all this going on. Look at all this here. Look at all this here. Okay? It's a lot going on. There's a whole tower moment. Child, is that somebody's feet at the bottom? Yeah, somebody's falling. Look at the feet upside down. Can you see that? There's a toe there. Somebody's falling off the top of the tower. So somebody was trying to be 10 toes down. Now they 10 toes up. Child with a toe tag. It's a dead situation. Clarify this obsession spell. You saw something in the dream state, collective. I can't make this up. Look, the 10 of Swords in the reverse. What is this? The Page of Swords in the reverse, okay? Page of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, look at this person. First of all, let's just give it a gander in the upright. Somebody's trying to get information. Somebody's looking at something. They're studying something. They're waiting for something to happen. Possibly for a love spell to kick in and or an obsession spell that would have never happened. It hasn't happened. It won't happen. He's not coming back, honey. Now they're looking at everything and they're getting bad news because this initially came up in the reverse. So somebody's whole life has been turned topsy-turvy, upside down. You're turning me. And the love that you were giving me is extinct from me. Round and round, you're turning. Ten of Swords in the reverse. This is a betrayal. Ten of Swords in the reverse. Let's just check. Oh, Lord. Look at somebody is down and out. Look at that. All that blood. All those swords. Swords represents mental. Conversation. Something was communicated to the universe. You'll never leave me. I'll never leave you. I love you. You're bound to me. Whatever the prayer was. Whatever the spell was. Somebody is now bound to it. So basically, they betrayed themselves. They blocked themselves from true love. The reason this didn't work, because somebody loves themselves. That's why. Yeah. Get you more of that. Getchy, ya energy. Get you a little bit more of that love. Somebody needs to love themselves, like themselves, so now they feel betrayed by their own word. Page of Swords in the reverse. They're giving you the evil eye. Child, and is going blind. Ain't nobody got time. Clarify, love spell, backfired. Now they're obsessed. The love spell, backfired. Now they're obsessed. Yeah, look. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody is not coming back to invest in somebody. This is supposed to be all, happy, colorful, daisies, coins, coinage. Look at all that coinage. Pentacles energy. Hell no, it's in the reverse. Yes, this is in the reverse. Somebody doesn't want to invest in somebody. Whoever this masculine is, he feels betrayed by this feminine, karmic feminine. Okay? This could also be a karmic masculine too. Okay? Just take what resonates. But with the Nine of Cups in a reverse, it doesn't appear as though somebody's wish fulfillment got fulfilled here. Look at the ritual. Child, somebody had a whole altar to somebody. Look at this. I got love on the brain. Look at the heart on the skull. Somebody had love on the brain. Wish fulfillment. Look at the Nine of Cups in the background with the candle. Child, somebody had a whole offering here. And now it's in the reverse. Somebody could have tried to offer this to a love goddess. I just heard Venus energy. Venus energy, Ishtar, Oshun, something like that. Yeah, somebody made an offering. Our love will never die. Well, there has to be real love there first for it not to die, honey. So now that the love will never die, you're obsessed because it's backfired. And now you get to fry like some fish, hot fish, and some fish grease. King of Coins in the reverse. This man is not coming back. All the cards are in the upright, okay? This man does not want this person. He feels betrayed by the fact that somebody tried to force his hand and make him love them. And he's like, hell to the motherfucking no. As much as I want to say this could be a feminine, I'm getting a lot of divine masculine energy. It's somebody that's really thoroughly, utterly disgusted, okay, with this energy. And they don't want this person. King of Coins in the reverse. They're not coming in to make an offer. It's in the reverse. This artwork is phenomenal. Kudos to the person that created these. It's a lot going on. Honestly, y'all, this camera doesn't do these cards justice. Like, if you could really just look at these, it's like, can we just have a commercial break? This is so nice. But listen, King of Pentacles or King of Coins, Earth energy, somebody coming in to offer. This person's got a lot of things in their hand, okay? They got a lot of things to come in to offer. They got food, they got money, they got all these beautiful things, right? But this is in the reverse. I feel like somebody's taking this offer somewhere else. With the Two of Cups and the Chariot and the Sun. They're going towards somebody that makes them happy. Somebody could be going towards a fire sign. Clarify. Doesn't necessarily have to be. Or just somebody that makes them feel happy. Yeah. I can't make this up. Let me just make sure. Are these all the right way? Make sure this is all the right way, honey. Yeah, somebody's going towards somebody else. The King of Pentacles in the reverse is somebody that is refusing to give somebody an offer. Obviously, they're moving away from this person. And I feel like they're going towards somebody that they want to give this offer to, which is another, who is this? The Queen of Coins, also known as the Queen of Pentacles, right? Somebody that is stable, grounded, has their own. These are two people coming together, Two of Cups situation, to be together. Yeah, Earth sign energy. Somebody's a really good homemaker. Somebody can maybe cook really, really well. Okay? Yeah, somebody likes somebody's cooking. I know that's right. I know that's right. Yeah, I can't make this up. You got the Six of Swords. Somebody wants to heal. Sail to calmer waters. Six of Swords energy, y'all. And something from the past can't be healed. They're not coming back. I don't know who this person is. This person could still be doing some type of rituals, maybe, with the skull and something like that. They could have conjured up a spirit to do their bidding. Like, this is like love, obsession, binding, but it didn't work. And now they're bound to some type of obsessed energy. Yeah, Six of Swords. Look at this person. They're sailing to calmer waters. Somebody's peaceful. Somebody's moving away from chaos, betrayal, whatever this was. Yeah, this masculine feels very much offended. They're going towards somebody else, possibly a Queen of Cups energy. I can't make this up. I can't make this up. There's a feminine stressed out. Look at this. Look at how she's in just dire need. It's a damsel in distress energy. She's got all this crap on her back. She don't know what to do. She's obsessed with this person. So whatever this ritual was, somebody's in the energy that he was supposed to be in, and the universe is making her stay there. It's like bound to that energy. This person's going towards some type of a marriage with somebody else, the Hierophant. Not only that, this masculine and feminine who they're going towards, they're both in this high vibrational energy. This is like a marriage. Look at the celebration. Look at the people in attendance here, right? This is also some form of a universal initiation between two people. That's a powerful card. Look at the way that Hierophant has his hand raised. As above, so below, so mote it be. Look at the two keys. Two very spiritual people coming together. This can't be broken. So I don't know what somebody is doing, if they're burning candles or what they're doing. It's not going to work. Queen of Cups energy. You saw something in a dream. Look at the way this person is gazing into the water, gazing into the horizon. Notice the way she has her hand up to her head. She sees something on a psychic level. Revelations by dream state is what I just heard. Seeing the truth in your dreams. Your spirit guides are showing you the future. Okay, yeah, they're revealing something to you by way of the dream state. The Devil. There could have been times where maybe you weren't able to remember your dreams. Somebody was intentionally doing something to keep somebody bound. Look at this. The Devil. So that you couldn't see something or couldn't remember your dreams. That's going to loosen up here soon. So no worries about that. Okay? Somebody wanted to keep somebody, possess somebody, keep them bound. This also represents toxicity, addictions, addictive behaviors. It's almost like somebody wanted to fatten you up for the slaughter. And I know that sounds weird with the love spell, but that's the energy that I'm getting with that Devil card and the Nine of Cups in the reverse. Somebody wanted to fatten you up for the slaughter. They could have also tried to attack your confidence, your beauty, so that you're not attracted, or so that you didn't see yourself as being attractive, or so somebody wouldn't be attracted to you. Yeah, like trying to bind your wish fulfillment, to bind your beauty. Yeah, but you're coming out as somebody very stable. Yeah. They wanted you to see something a certain way. Look at this. Nine of Swords energy. To kind of be in this crazy house mentality, you know? Like, it's weird. You know how you have those fun houses and they have all those weird mirrors, and when you look into them, what you see is very distorted. This is what somebody wanted you to have. A distorted view of yourself to break down your confidence so that you couldn't attract the Two of Cups and love. Somebody could have been doing this towards this masculine and a feminine, okay? Yeah, it's like being in a whole nother world, not seeing yourself the way you need to, okay? But you got the King of Cups to the Queen of Cups. Somebody is offering something. This is two people that could be having the same premonition. Two very caring, loving people. I can't make this up. Queen of Cups, it's about emotional stability. This could be any sign, y'all. Take what resonates. We have ascended so high. We are every sign. I'm water, I'm fire, I'm air, I'm earth. All the signs, okay? What's the 13th zodiac? Ophiuchus, whatever, whichever one that is, okay? Some people channel that energy. I'm not interested in it yet, you know? I got to give it some time. Ophiuchus, anyway, the bare minimum. Page of Coins. Somebody doesn't have anything to give to you because they don't have anything to give to themselves, which is the reason that they resorted to a love spell out of being desperate. This is like desperate energy. How can love come out of something so diabolical? There's no way. So the universe is teaching this person a really hard lesson. Not only that, you use your magical gifts. Queen of Cups, King of Cups, your very psychic energy. Use your magical gifts. You tapped in to see what you needed to see. You moved right along. Look at this. Somebody's moving right along. The Two of Wands. You said, adios. Arriva mother freaking Dolce. I'm out of here. I don't have time for this. I'm gone. I love myself too much. Yeah, look. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue. There's a land that I heard of. Wait, how does the song go? Once in a lullaby. Yeah, you ease on down the yellow brick road, honey. I can't make it up. Looky. You said I'm sailing the karmic waters. This is wish fulfillment. This is the world card. This is closing out a cycle, closing a door, never to revisit it again, and moving right along towards your wish fulfillment. Look at the way you painted the sun and the rainbow back into your life. Somewhere over the rainbow. You got good life, good times. 10 of Cups, honey. I said the world card, but hell, it feels like the world to me, but I see 10 of Cups. There's 10 cups there, celebration, home, family. Yeah, I feel like you can only have the 10 of Cups when you close out a cycle with this mess. Give me one more, please and thank you. Yeah, Page of Cups. Somebody sitting back looking crazy, want to apologize. Look at how this person's in her days. Look at her eyes. I apologize. Look at that big ass fish in the cup. Don't nobody want that fishy ass fish out that cup. The fish don't even know what the hell is going on. Look at her. She look like the fish look like her. She look like the fishy fish and fishnet. Fishnet. Get your fishnet. Somebody doesn't know what to do. They could actually look like this, like stuck, like a deer stuck in the headlights type look, like very odd behavior, very weird energy. Yeah, very, very odd energy. Nobody's got time for it. This person's obsessed. They're stuck. Now they're in the Nine of Swords and the Page of Cups. Delusional. The Page of Cups could also represent visions too, because this could also represent being in a trance, like a dream state, being able to see, right? I don't know about y'all. When I use my gift, I get into a trance, like I can see it very, very clearly. There's nothing that can stop me from being in that dream state. So you could have seen something in the dream state. You felt something in the dream state. You saw something in the dream state. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. You sure did. Knight of Swords. You knew somebody was trying to attack you. Look at that Knight of Swords. Look at all that mess. Somebody was trying to stir up chaos, cause some type of hell and destruction and damnation. So you could have beat the shit out of somebody in the dream state. You sure did. Two of Swords without trying. Look at you. You did it with your eyes wide shut. Two swords in both hands. You said, who want to get it? You had to make a decision, okay? This is how you decided to use your magical gifts. You said, you know what? I'm going to protect myself because I see you want to bring some smoke. So you beat the shit out of somebody in the dream state. I can't make it up. You fought back. Now you're manifesting. Yeah, Knight of Swords. Somebody was trying to create some type of chaos between a love connection because their love spell backfired. So somebody's not magical, okay? They don't love themselves. They got to hang it up. Look at the hangman. Hanging upside down. Sit your punk ass down type energy. The hangman. It's over. Yeah, somebody, look at this. This child is roped up to a tree. Look at this mess. Look at this here. Get a little closer. Get a little closer. Listen. It's a mess. Forbidden fruit is what I just heard. Look at the way the apple's on fire. Forbidden fruit. Somebody is marked, man. I feel like somebody wanted you not to have love. Now it's happening to them. They wanted people not to come towards you. Now it's happening to them. They wanted you to have a funk about you. Now it's happening to them. The number 12 might be real significant. Somebody's birthday could be in December. Somebody's birthday could be February the 1st or January the 2nd. Take it as it resonates. See that number 12 in there? It's over. Six of Pentacles, you're going towards some type of equal give and take. It's fruitful, it's happy, it's lovely, it's blissful. It's somewhere over the rainbow, but so are you. You're somewhere over the doggone rainbow where the skies are blue. And this is under severe judgment. Look at the judgment. Somebody doesn't want to admit that this is time. Yeah, there's a lot going on there. Look at the clock. It's overdue. There's no more delay with this judgment. So whatever somebody was trying to do, it's a wrap. Look at the chess piece. Checkmate. It's over. Adios. Arrivederci. The number 20 could be real significant. Okay? And then you got strength. The number 8. As above, so below. Yeah, this is giving wounded warrior, though, in a sense. You know, having to be strong, even when you felt like, what the hell's going on, man? Yeah, look at her. She's getting into it. She's powerful. Not only that, look at the gaze in her eyes. She's focused. She ain't got time to be all willy-nilly stuck in some type of obsessed, you know, energy of a love spell that doesn't belong to her. Somebody should have done a love spell on themselves. One more, Holy Spirit. What is going on here? Yeah, 9 of Pentacles. I can't make this up. You're happy. You're happy. They need to leave you alone. You're happy. Leave you alone. These cards are so much fun, y'all. Look at the 8 of Swords. Stuck, trapped. She don't know what to do. She don't know which way is up. This is what happens when you do these love spells and conjure up these spirits and create these weird ass altars. Look at the skull with the love on the brain. He don't have love on his brain. Not for you, honey. Because you don't love yourself enough that you thought that you would be enough. You thought that you were going to bind somebody with some type of spirit. This person could have done some form of necromancy. Is what I just heard. Maybe that's what the skull represents or something like that. Yeah, they could have. Somebody could have buried somebody's underwear in the graveyard, child. That's what I just saw. When you got to do all that, that's too much. That's a little too much. When you get to getting like that in the age of Aquarius, with people awakening, and you know they're gonna find out, it just don't make no sense. It's like you set yourself up for failure. Why do that? That's crazy. I'm going to use these cards real quick. I just want to use them. This is the Gold Foil Tarot. And I'm only mentioning this because people always ask me, oh my God, I love the cards. They're so colorful. Oh my God, I love the cards. Oh my God. I love the cards too. I'm just going to pull a little bit more for using your magical gifts. Yeah. These people feel defeated by you. Whoever these people were, whatever they did, it's over. 5 of Swords is like being sneaky, deceptive. They're watching you. So the 5 of Swords could be them watching you. Yeah. Talking about you. Meeting up about you. 3 of Pentacles. Talking about you. How were you able to do something? Who are these people? So somebody could have had help doing a love spell. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah. They're obsessively watching you now. So the love spell backfired. They can't stop watching you. 3 of Pentacles. They can't stop talking about you. They're sneaking and doing this, y'all. They could also be having like little secret private little meetups and let me tell you what happened type meetings. Clarify the devil in the 5 of Swords. What's going on? You're under judgment. This is all under judgment. Because once somebody realized that the love spell wasn't working, they tried to block your love life, your happiness, your joy. And this is really why they're in trouble. It's one thing when somebody's love spell backfires. It's like, okay, just let bygones be bygones. You know, that wasn't a good idea. But somebody took it a step above that. Somebody wanted to do more. Yeah, this person wanted to destroy you because you rejected them. The moon in the reverse, this is getting exposed by the universe. Okay, clarify the moon in the reverse. So now they're meeting up. Yeah, they started fighting off the competition. But somebody could never compete where they don't compare. They didn't like themselves enough to compete with anybody that could have been new coming into your life. The 5 of Wands is strife, arguments, fussing and fighting. What's going on? Yeah, somebody wanted to destroy you after you wouldn't fall in love with them. Okay? Yeah. And they refused to walk away. This wanted to come up on the fence. I love these cards too. Look at the paisley print on the back. It's so much fun. Listen, you got the 8 of Cups, okay? Somebody's got to walk away. So maybe they're trying to decide whether or not they want to walk away or not. I don't really think they have a decision. I feel like somebody was like this, 8 of Cups in the reverse for a really long time. Now they're like this. They're like, well, we don't know. Could we keep going? Should we? I don't know. Whatever they were doing, whatever type of work this is, the universe was like, don't even worry about it. We'll decide for you. You're going to walk your punk ass away. Okay? We're going to blow this bitch up. I feel like somebody had an opportunity to choose whether or not they wanted to stop doing something. And when they kept being diabolical and they kept on with all this weird ass debauchery, okay, the universe was forced to make a decision with Judgment and the Tower. The universe is like, okay, now we're not going to ask you if you want to stop doing this spell work. We're just going to send in a tower and you're going to stop doing this spell work. Period. Clarify the 3 of Pentacles. What they talking about? What they talking about? What they talking about? Yeah, what they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. Huh? They ain't talking about nothing. Queen of Swords energy. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. What they talking about? They talking about how you beat the hell out of them or beat the brakes off of them. Yeah. You stood up. You did something to protect yourself. Knight of Swords energy. You fought back. And they're talking about it. Clarify the Queen of Swords. Yeah. This is how the Queen of Swords is supposed to come out. Not in the reverse, not halfway. But you did this so effortlessly that they're having a conversation trying to figure out how the hell you did it. Okay, somebody absolutely recruited other people to assist them in this BS, this debauchery, love spell, whatever. There's a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. That's, you know, a wicked witch. She's nasty. She's nasty work, honey. 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. She's sitting up here looking crazy. Okay, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. This person could have lost something in the process, trying to come for you. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Who is this person? Who are you, ma'am? Somebody trying to balance something out. So something backfired. Okay, 2 of Pentacles. This person could be overthinking. Okay, I just heard strategizing. Trying to strategize. You still trying to strategize after getting your ass beat by the universe? Yeah, look at them. They're hiding out. The hermit. Maybe they're waiting for this energy to pass. Maybe they're trying to just like see what they can do. But there's a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse that's reckless. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is like ungrounded. They're all over the place. They're controlling. They're materialistic. They're, you know, they're weird energy. Like even when shit's falling apart, they're still just, I don't know, still trying to do something. Clarify. What are you trying to do, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse? Trying to come in and be friends. Yeah. They want you to come in, or they're trying to get you to come in, whoever you are. Okay, I feel like this is a witch. I feel like whoever this practitioner is trying to come towards either the divine masculine or feminine, but they wanna cover your eyes so you don't see who they are. This is a fake ass friendship. Knight of Cups, 2 of Swords. It's a fake phony friendship. Okay, so now that something is backfired, this could be the practitioner that did the love spell. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Who are you? In the reverse, who are you? The Emperor. There's a couple of people here. Clarify, this Emperor energy could be a feminine? Yeah, that's a liar. Ace of Swords, look at that here. Ace of Swords in the reverse. So there's a feminine out here that's a liar. They come up like a man. They're coming off like they're your friend, but they're not. 4 of Pentacles. Somebody is like struggling financially, energetically. There's a lot going on. Who did the love spell? Who did this love spell? Oh, this could be a fake friend. So you got a fake ass friend that didn't want you to see that they were doing spell work over you. You decided to use your magical gifts and stand up for yourself, and now this person feels stupid. Yeah. Toil and labor, this could be somebody that you work with or somebody in the same line of work as you. Okay? Type energy. Yeah. In the same line of work. You could be a psychic. You could be a medium. You could be a reader. You could be an empath. You could be somebody that's using their magical gifts. Yeah. Queen of Wands energy. You look really, really good doing it. Something about your confidence. Okay, Queen of Wands is confident energy. Yeah. Something that you're doing that only you can do. And you got a fake ass friend. So this fake ass friend could have did a love spell on you. But they're coming out as a masculine energy. Maybe the goal was to get you to believe that they were a man that was doing this to you. But really, this is a feminine? Clarify this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, this person is crazy. They kept doing some type of spell work so that you would... if you're a psychic, they only wanted you to channel like old, outdated stuff. Like to keep you in some type of wounded energy. And they were doing a love spell over you so that you couldn't see it. Okay, so listen. Somebody also could have been doing a spell over an emperor too. This is a feminine. This is a fake friend. Somebody coming in to do a love spell over you so you couldn't see what they were doing. Now they're obsessed with you. Somehow they were cloaking themselves in some type of masculine energy. Yeah, so that you couldn't see them. But you're coming up as the high priestess. Yeah, this person is stressed out. Nine of Swords, sleepless nights. Because I feel like they wanted you stuck and obsessed over your past. But really, if you're a psychic, a reader, this is what you do for work, Eight of Pentacles, toil and labor. Yeah, it's something you do for work, psychic abilities. Queen of Wands, you're confident. There's a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse that was coming towards you as a fake ass friend. This person was doing spell work with other people. Now they're obsessed. So they've done some type of a love spell, backfired on them, obsession spell, so that you couldn't see that it was them doing it. Now they're stuck mentally. This person could have like a little twitchy look in their eyes. Like you could tell there's a little something off about that ass. A little batshit crazy. Like this is what I'm getting, like a mental twitch, obsession. Now they can't stop watching you. So this person did this to take something from you. Why did this woman do this? Because they wanted to celebrate with you, be with you. It's like this is a feminine, but the energy that I'm feeling is more masculine than I'm getting feminine. Emperor energy. And it doesn't mean that she looks like a man. She's just giving me more masculine energy than she is feminine. But she's a wicked little witch. It's like she's jealous. She's in competition with you. But she admires you. Knight of Cups energy. She comes in with emotional offers. Maybe a supporter of some sort. If you're in the public eye, this is somebody that does the same thing as you. She's a liar though. Ace of Swords. She's in competition with you. She recruited other people to come up against you to affect your life, to keep you bound to the past. This person went into your Akashic records. So this person, if they're a reader, they could have been channeling your past to keep you stuck there. Something like that. That's crazy. Six of Cups, Akashic records. Somebody went into your past, clarify, and found out what happened to you. And I feel like they're a reader too, but they're a wicked witch behind the scenes. Somebody's wicked. They're all in their shadow. You know, we all have a shadow, but somebody's stuck in their shadow. Yeah, look. Now they're in love with you. They want to be with you. Okay, but is this real or is this a love spell? Like, ma'am, what are you doing? Two of Cups. But at the same time, with the Two of Swords, they're indecisive about what to do next. They're on the fence. This person could have been harvesting sexual energy from you. This was a feminine. But they were doing it in a way that they wanted you to believe that it was a man from your past with the Six of Cups in the reverse. Because somebody went into your Akashic records. Somebody went into your Akashic records. Look. Knight of Wands energy. So it's a feminine that was coming into your energy sexually as a man. So if you were like, oh my God, my ex is always in my energy, I'm tired of this. It was a feminine doing this. Somebody could have been working with a doll, a picture. Clarify Akashic records with the Six of Cups. Yeah, look. Somebody was so obsessed with you. You're in this Queen of Cups, High Priestess energy, okay? Whatever you do for work, you do it really, really well. There's a lot of confidence here, okay? Somebody was so obsessed with you that they had to go into your Akashic records to find out, what did you go through? What causes you pain? What hurt you? Because you look like nothing of what you've been through. Somebody was like, what happened to you in your past? I gotta know. And when they opened up that door, they could have got some form of a consultation. And they're like, yeah, this person's been through a lot of betrayal. This is a really good person, blah, 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 blah. Somebody was like, oh, okay. So they got real strategic. They figured they would do readings. Whoever this is, I feel like this is a reader. They would do readings channeling your past energy. So if you watching other readers or you, whatever this is, they wanted you to stay stuck in the past so that they could take something from you. And they did an obsession and a love spell, maybe for you to keep watching them. And this shit backfired. And you know what's so crazy? They're stuck. They're stuck in your memories. Damn. Somebody wanted to see through your eyes, honey. Now they stuck in your memories? Ooh, don't go in there alone, honey. Don't go in there at all. At least you be the person that is the original person. I don't think you know how to navigate Nine of Swords. This person's stuck in your memories. They're stuck, y'all, thinking about your past as if it's theirs. So is this another one of the swap out a crown, a destiny swap? Clarify. They tried to take you out. Don't try to play me 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 out. Somebody tried to play you out. You got death in the world. So this was to end you, to take you out. And they thought they were going to do a love spell, obsession spell. You would keep watching them and you would never suspect that it was really their ass. I know you lied. I know you lied. This person is crazy. Crazy work here. What is this? Now they're stuck in the Nine of Swords and the Six of Cups. They're stuck in like a vortex or some shit or in your memories. Remember, they wanted your crown. So somebody could have wanted your gifts. Went into the Akashic records thinking they were going to keep you bound mentally. Well, you've already successfully passed that level. You're the high priestess. You successfully navigated through your own thoughts, processes, and procedures of your past. So now somebody thought that they was going to dig up your past. That's what you get. That's what you get for opening up the door on somebody's Akashic records. Somebody was like, ooh, this person went through near-death experiences. Ooh, they had a toxic lover. Ooh, they had this. So when this person was coming with their spell work, they were coming in the essence of all your toxic lovers to do a love spell on you, but wanted you blindfolded so you wouldn't see it. That's why they're coming up as an emperor. I know you lied. I know you lied. Now they're obsessed. They can't stop watching. Hey, how you doing? Sorry you can't get through. Don't leave your name and your number, 'cause we ain't calling you. Hey, how you doing? You look just like a fool. You look like a dumbass fool. This is what you get. This is probably one of the best reads I think I can absolutely say that I am happy to channel. You went into somebody's Akashic records, tried to find out what they went through, thinking that you were going to use that energy in some type of spell work by way of using tarot to see through their eyes. This is what you told somebody. You wanted to see through their eyes. Okay? Now you want to pluck your eyeballs out. You don't want to see no more. And they kept coming through in your energy as a King of Wands energy. It's a feminine. They just know what you've been through. They know your past. Why you so happy? Why you so happy? Why you look like you ain't been through nothing? Let me find out. Well, now your ass is stuck there. Wanted to kept going in the past. Well, I need to know what's happened to her. Why is this person so happy? Now your ass is stuck in somebody else's memory. You're stuck in somebody else's memories. It is a current nightmare for you. That's what you get. You should have left that door closed. Now they stuck there. Look, trying to win at all costs, but they're watching you win, so they know the shit didn't work. You got the star energy. The star represents possibly being seen in the public eye or just some type of recognition and celebration. Child, this person ain't got no protection. Beyond wounded. 9 of Wands in the reverse. You've released some type of burden. You rewrote the story. So whatever story they're paying attention to in the past, they could have it. Somebody wanted to be you so bad to find out strategically what you had gone through to get to this level. They wanted to see through your eyes is what I just heard. And now the universe is forcing them to see through your eyes. But it's 10 times worse. Because they get to feel every kick, every pinch, every pain, everything you went through, whoever I'm talking to. This shit wasn't easy. The universe is like, oh, you want that? Yeah. Because you rewrote your story. Your story's been rewritten. You're not even a part of whatever they're stuck in. Stuck in your nightmares or what used to be your nightmares. The nightmares that you got rid of. You healed from it. Look at you. 9 of Cups. I cannot make it up. Child, somebody is stuck in your nightmares. I cannot. Yeah, I can't make this up. And you were the 9 and 10 of Cups. Surprise, surprise. You didn't see that coming because you were too damn blind. How you didn't see that coming? Somebody ain't in that story. They don't want them records. Them records don't even exist. They only exist in your nightmare, rancid ass, hamster wheel ass thoughts. This is what you get. Okay. Yeah, I just heard my crown would never fit on your bum ass lace fronts. I love it. I love the way the universe just works in our favor. So somebody was digging in the past. Child, this is so layered because I'm like, who's this man? Who's this guy? And then they tried to come up as your new lover. Once they realized that you didn't want nobody from your past and those things didn't bother you no more as they're digging into your Akashic records, doing some type of spell work, obsession work, so that you would keep thinking, it's my ex, it's my ex, it's my ex. No, child, you left him years ago. He's somewhere else, honey, on a whole nother timeline going through his karma. Somebody thought it not robbery to cloak themselves in your pain, your trauma. And wanted to blind you all at the same time to see through your eyes to be you. This is like kind of like a destiny swap, but it's more like a soul snatching energy. That's what it feels like. To constantly like snatch you back to the past. So much so that you just stay stuck there. Now somebody's stuck in that work. It takes a lot of work to want somebody to be stuck in their past. So somebody put energy into that. They put thought into that. And so the universe is saying, okay, you're going to stay there. That's what you want to keep thinking about? That's where you want to put your energy? Okay, so more to be. Stay your punk ass there. Child, you somewhere with the Ace of Cups, 6 of Wands, 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups. This person was cloaking themselves in your masculine's energy. This is feminine. Maybe that's why the rainbow was on the other card. Somebody could be LGBTQ, ABC, 1, 2, 3, DEVIL. You a devil. That's what the hell you are. Child, you know you lied. 9 of Wands in the reverse. They ain't got no protection. This shit is hitting them hard. They could be going through some type of little psychotropic psychedelic. Okay, I don't know. They could be going through some type of psycho issues or something like that. I feel like whoever I'm talking to, your dark night of the soul was not for the weak. But see, this is the thing, y'all. Can I just say something here? Whenever people see you, us, with all that light, they see that sun, I'm like, oh my God, I love your energy. You're so happy. You're so this. You don't look like a damn thing you've been through. They ain't got a clue. So when somebody comes along and they feel like, oh, I just want your light. I just want your abundance. You're like, oh, do you? Okay. Are you willing to go through what I had to go through to get it? They sit at these altars. They go to these little, Baran Samedi. Okay. Maybe they want to talk to Madame Brigitte as well. Whatever it is, they go to these deities and they're like, I want it. I'm sure. They're like, are you sure? I'm sure. I'm sure. I want her destiny. I want the prosperity. I want the this. I want the that. Child. And then they get a nightmares. Then they running back to doggone Baran, running back to the practitioner. Oh, I don't want it. You said, They're like, no, that's what that person had to go through. Oh, we forgot to tell you. They almost didn't survive. Good luck. Be strong. Because you don't have what it takes to get through somebody else's dark night of the soul. That's why you wanted their dark night of the soul. You couldn't even get through your own. When you decide to swap out energies and consciousness and souls and shit, it's because you don't even have what it takes to get through your own walk. So how are you going to step into somebody else's shoes? You want to wear that crown? They go, they get readings, and you come up as the Queen of Cups, King of Cups, again. 10 of Pentacles in the upright, 10 of Cups, all this. They like, oh my God, Wheel of Fortune. They don't know. You used to be the 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. You had to lose everything, everybody, lose your mind, and download a new consciousness. Baby, that was spiritualist. They don't have a clue. This is why it's so important not to evil eye anybody. Stop wanting what other people have. You don't know what they're going through. Yeah, you don't know what they've been through. You don't know why the universe got them in a brand new 2027 BMW fresh off the lots, custom made, never been driven by anybody else. I'm just giving you that as an example. Okay? People always looking at what you have, trying to determine where you come from. And they just want it. But don't nobody want to go to work. Go to work on that 9 of Swords. Go to work in that nightmare that you created. Yeah, this is a feminine. Now this person's obsessed with you. Oh my God. Oh, that just made me feel tired, man. It has to be exhausting trying to be somebody else and see through their eyes. Oh my God, you bitches are just you're just exactly where you need to be. Okay? You wanted the path. You wanted it. There you go. You wanted it. Here you go. Okay. Which deck is this, honey? This is I don't know. It's the alien one. No, it's not. It's something else. I don't know. I'll start tagging this stuff, y'all, because people ask me about the cards and I was like, okay. They're like, what cards are those? I'm like, I don't know. Most of these are gifts, y'all. Sometimes I buy them myself. Some of them I do not. Yeah, this is over. The world. It's over. It's done. Take it out of the oven. It's overcooked. Okay, you ain't got to relive it no more. Yeah, look. Queen of Swords energy. Okay, 5 of Cups energy. It's over. Who's the 5 of Cups? You could have felt a little disappointed in this person when you realized who it was. Yeah, you were nice to this person. That shit crazy. Whenever I see the 2 of Cups like this, Queen of Swords energy, this means you had to set a boundary with somebody that you could have felt was a real friend. Okay? Yeah, 2 of Cups, only to find out that they was all up in your past, all up in your spiritual resume, trying to figure out some type of strategy on how to take you out of your current 10 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. See, these trickster energies will come and snatch up your whole life. It's a gamble when you go to the crossroads. It's a gamble when you sit with Baran Samedi. It's a gamble. Look. This person was also attacking you, but mentally with what they thought was a strategy to your consciousness based on your past. So they studied your past. They studied you. Only to realize they were chasing a ghost. You were none of these people anymore. You rewrote your story. You even rewrote your past. So what version of your past are these people living in is dead. So now they got death on that ass? Child, I know you lied. I know you lied. Yeah, somebody's like fighting some type of entity or something like that. 9 of Swords, they kept sending you death. Yeah, for your gift. They wanted your gift. They're just watching it. How do we get it? What do we do? Page of Swords is also limited information. Page energy. You're the Queen of Swords. You know how you did what you did. You gained a certain momentum, a certain character, a certain decency, a certain way of doing something that these people will never be able to figure out. That's why they're in the Page of Swords energy. Because had they had you figured out, they would not be watching you this tough. In your current energy, of which they can't see. Remember, they're stuck in your nightmare, which was once your nightmare, that is no more. So if your nightmare is no more, then neither are they. Maybe they're the ghosts chasing their own ghosts in the middle of the Nine of Swords. Page of Swords, child. Limited information. It's somebody that rushed. Due diligence. Now they sitting up talking about, please, baby, baby, please. I don't want to die. Please, baby, baby, please. Who you saying baby, baby to? Baron? Clarify. Who you saying baby, baby, please to? This is a missed opportunity. This is like trying to steal from somebody that would have given you something. This is a genuine friendship. You tried to take from somebody who wanted equal give and take. Even if this was just a friendship. Let's just say you're not into women. Okay? But you're a woman's advocate. This is somebody that could have had a good partnership with you, but instead they wanted to go behind the scenes and take it from you. Now they're sitting up looking dumb, sitting up under a tree, not happy with the work that they did. This person could be fighting to stay grounded. They could be going into nature because they get ripped to shreds. That Nine of Swords energy. That Nine of Swords is beating the brakes off of their mental ass. Don't get the brakes beat off your mind, man. You need that. You need to, this is some thoughts you need to stop. Somebody can't stop the thoughts, they're obsessed. Okay, remember they did a love spell. They wanted you to see them in a loving way while they stabbed you in the back. Somebody that missed an opportunity to be great with you. That's so sad. They sabotaged themselves. Now they stuck. Clarify. Now they're trying to figure out how to get out of this Nine of Swords nightmare. It's like a consciousness thing, or it's crown. Somebody wanted your crown. With your crown comes the Ace of Pentacles. Something from the divine. Okay? Now they're sitting up looking stupid. This person could have lost their gifts with the Hierophant and the Seven of Cups. They're not a Hierophant. They're under the illusion. This is somebody that was in full character trying to be you. Pretending to be you, believing that they had your crown because they knew if they didn't believe that, they would go crazy. So somebody sold themselves a dream. Hey, this is what it is. I'm going to believe this. I'm going to focus on believing this illusion. The Hierophant, I feel like they can't even see. Like in terms of like tarot or whatever they're doing spiritually because they tried to rob you. So that's one of the severe consequences. That's a part of spiritual law. Yeah, the Hierophant. Somebody wanted your downloads. Somebody wanted your dreams. Yeah. Your aspirations. They wanted your spot. Ooh, I feel like their practitioner. Their practitioner could have them under an illusion. They're talking to this person. They could be calling this person 2, 3, 4, 5 times a day. Remember, this is somebody in the same line of work. If you are a reader, as we pulled previously, they're a reader as well, but they're calling a practitioner to get readings because they're not able to see. They don't even know. They don't know your dreams from a nightmare, from their nightmares, all this. They're suffering from a severe case of confusion. They're suffering from a severe case of the brakes have been beat off your mental brain, your psyche. What does that mean? They can't stop. It's a whirlpool of confusion. It's all going topsy-turvy. Okay, now they're obsessed. They can't stop watching you. 3 of Pentacles. Why are you calling somebody? They could be asking the practitioner to put up some form of protection for them. With the 7 of Wands, standing their ground, they feel attacked. Yeah, 7 of Wands. Look at all these things of Wands coming up against them. So they feel attacked. But wait a minute, don't they have your crown? Oh, so they can't fight off all them attacks that you fought through in order to become the Hierophant? You know how many wicked ass witches you had to drop and body slam in order to get to this seat? Oh, they having troubles. They having troubles fighting in your old dark night of the soul. Good luck. Be strong. We work. Like, bitch, have a seat. Clarified. You calling the practitioner for what? The practitioner said, there ain't nothing I could do. We told you. I ain't got nothing left for you, Slim. Nothing left for you, Jim. Three of Swords in the reverse. There's nothing that this practitioner can do. So what are they asking the practitioner? Three of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. What are they asking the practitioner? To cleanse their energy? To do something again? Ace of Cups. They're asking for some type of protection. This practitioner sees them as batshit crazy. Child of Baran. Oh, these entities played a joke. They tricked this person. Oh, excuse me. I feel like this Hierophant, whoever this person is, this practitioner also tricked this person. Somebody knew. You got the Ace of Cups. They're asking for some type of a new beginning. They could be praying. They could be begging. They could be asking for a cleansing. They're asking for some type of divine intervention. Yeah. King of Cups energy. King of Pentacles energy. Two men. Remember, this could be the feminine too. Yeah. Yeah. This is you. But whoever this fake ass friend is, this is how they want you to see them. They're coming out as a man in your energy. It's a feminine. Okay. I really feel like this person prefers women. Okay. I do. And I feel like they might think that you're not into women. So, because you're in the Queen of Swords energy, you're setting a boundary. You got your hand up like, bitch, I will cut you, him, them, off with your head type energy. You've been through too much to be playing around with this bullshit. You know, you ever just set up and think about what you've been through? You like, listen, and you find out somebody trying to attack you like, bitch, I've been through too much. I ain't gonna do it. I'm not gonna play with you, the devil, with it. Like, your sword is up, okay? So this person was doing a love spell behind the scenes to get some type of love from you or something after this failed, after they got stuck, because now they need to get close to you in order to finish out whatever this spiritual work is, because they've hit some form of a plateau in the Five of Cups, Four of Cups. In your dark night of the soul, the old one, the one you got rid of, the one you don't even think about no more. They stuck there. So now they've hit a plateau, which means they don't have a remedy. They don't know how to get out of it, and neither does the practitioner. How you going to call a practitioner and ask them how to navigate through somebody else's dark night of the soul? Bitch, if you don't go somewhere, this is why they're trying to get close to you. This is why they're masking themselves as a masculine, because somebody knows that you're not into same sex. So they're coming out as a friend. Ace of Swords, you know the truth. Bitch, if you don't have a seat, okay? If you don't have a seat. So they're watching you in your Ten of Pentacles, in your Ten of Cups energy, strategically trying to figure out, how did you do that? How did you get out of whatever this is? Because the Spirit gave them exactly what? The Spirit gave them exactly what it is that you had to go through, and it might even be worse. Yeah, my Spirit team said yes. It's worse than what you had to go through. Because it's spiritual violation. It's demonic behavior. And to add insult to injury, somebody did a Two of Cups love spell, obsession spell too. Bitch, are you crazy? I feel like you've driven yourself crazy. Rebuke. Clarify what's going on. What is it talking about to the practitioner? Yeah, somebody's trying to figure it out. Look, they're coming up as a person that you want to be with, but this is how they see you. This person could have mother issues. This could be a feminine that struggles with their femininity. I'm getting somebody very androgynous, you know. They're feminine, but then, you know, they could turn into being a tomboy real quick. Like their masculine energy is out of whack. Their feminine energy is out of whack. They try to be feminine. They really hate their feminine nature, but they go towards very feminine women. Does that make sense? They go to this is the energy. All their business is here. This is like turning into a personal reading for somebody. Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Yeah, they go towards feminine energies. I feel like this person don't get along with their mother, their sisters, their family, something like that, or whatever this is. Yeah, somebody is like, scam likely energy. I just got a scam likely call. Yeah, It's over. They're trying to show up as your partner still. Look, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. But they're stuck in your memory. Clarify the practitioner. So if you had encountered a janky, do they still say janky? A janky ass practitioner, somebody that you encountered on your spiritual journey, they're encountering one worse than the one that you encountered. They wanted to walk in your shoes. They wanted to figure out how'd you get to this level of independence, being able to use your magical gifts. The magician and the rebirth. The practitioner is absolutely doing magic over them as well, to teach them a really hard lesson. Why? Because whoever this practitioner is, they're coming up as the Hierophant. This is somebody that understands spiritual law. Yeah. They're not on this person's side. They're on the side of spirit because they don't want to get spiritually reprimanded by your ancestors. So somebody went to a janky ass spiritualist. Yeah. Somebody thought they had it in the bag, honey. 3 of Cups. They were celebrating. This spiritualist had them under a whole illusion. Trickster energy. This person could have even said, oh, I could feel her energy. Oh my God, I could feel it. Like that type of energy, like getting high. Somebody thought they had transferred your power and left you for dead. Now they want to come in and celebrate with you with the 3 of Cups. And the universe is saying, where they do that at? Hello? It's me. Somebody's like, hello? Hello? Where they do that at? 6 of Wands in the reverse. If you don't get your woman to come in and celebrate ass up out of here, after you did all this mess behind the scenes, 6 of Wands in the reverse, it's over. It's a loser. You lost. Go somewhere and successfully continue to lose. I mean, that is what karma is. That's where you need to be. That's where you're going to be. That's where you're going to stay. So motivate. Clarify what's going on, Holy Spirit. Yeah, look. Now they want to come in. I was wondering. I was wondering. What you coming in to give? What is it? 6 of Pentacles? Hello, it's me. I was wondering if you would want to go and heal with me. Did you know I tried to kill you? Somebody laying down, laid out, thinking of strategies, strategically stuck in the dark night of the soul. They're thinking in a loop, thinking in a circle. Everything they say comes out backwards, and so on. It's not a good place. They're in a sunken place. The sun in the reverse. Child, I know you lied. And you saw all of it. Look at you. You saw it all? All somebody had to do was come in and be decent and in order. Stranger danger is what I just heard, and stranger things. You know, your weird ass, didn't we almost have it all ass energy. Didn't we almost have it all? Now they laid out trying to see if life is worth living. You know I'll never trust that way again. Didn't we almost have it all? La 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 la. Hell no. We ain't almost had a damn thing. But what you can do is take your punk ass back into that 9 and 8 of swords and that 10 of swords energy and sit in it. Marinate in it, get married to it, get used to it. You're going to be there for a while, maybe indefinitely, because that is what you wanted. I love y'all. Take it as it resonates. Leave the rest for somebody else to digest. Entertainment purposes, maybe spiritual reasons, educational purposes, whatever the case. I support the energy. drop a heart down below. Give this video a thumbs up if it resonated with you. Even if it didn't, give it a freaking thumbs up, man, or a thumbs down. Either way, it doesn't matter. I support you in the energy. All my information is down below. Thank you for the loves, the subscribes, the donations. Thank you for the donations, man. Y'all been sending me some love lately. I'm just so happy. I feel like the universe is just rigged in our favor. And I am eternally grateful. And I hope you receive all good things back forever, ever, 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 ever. Everything that you send, may you receive that back. And may it just keep coming in. May it just keep pouring in. All beautiful things. This is what I want for you. Yes, yes, yes. I love y'all. Oh, if you haven't joined the memberships, what are you waiting for? This is the video that goes out in the public eye. So, baby, you already know in the memberships, we get into it, honey. These are censored, okay, by way of censorship. So I can only say, you know, so much. But in memberships for 23 cents a day or a whopping $1.55 a day, you can absolutely get access to exclusive videos. It's the exclusivity for me, you know. Videos that will never make it to the public eye. We have some conversations over there. I will be going live in memberships. I will no longer be going live publicly. And then I got the members only, y'all. The members only, we're going into kind of like the dynamics of spirituality, with the combination of psychology and past life regression. So how those all kind of morph and, you know, get you to set point, right? We're pulling back all the layers. We're pulling back all the layers, like an onion. Yeah, pulling out all the stops. Is that what I wanted to say? So I'm going to say it. Yeah. So I love y'all. Take this energy as it resonates. I love you so much. I will see you in the next video. Until then, as always, peace be with you.